OCCRP report on Vedanta. Investors not too worried about that report, but of course, allegations are serious.
Yeah, the allegations are serious, as you mentioned. These are allegations. We need to wait and watch whether these allegations are going to be proven or not. But the OCC are kind of the movement investor organization. Uh, if they have any credible information, they can submit to Indian regulators. Okay, before popularizing that. Of course, that is their part. But as Vedanta Group is concerned, of course, there is always some kind of corporate governance issues that surfaces in this company. And of course, and last year, if you have to see the stock performance and the highest amount of dividend they paid, it's very interesting. And one way, uh, last last quarter they mentioned they are going to venture into chip making, chip manufacturing is concerned, and again they denied it's coming from a different entity. So there are some kind of corporate governance issues with respect to the group is concerned. But at this point of time, the all these concerns are factored into the price. That's where we can see the stocks are in the green zone right now.
All right, and before we move on, it's important. Kranthi pointed out, go to a regulator, go to someone who will listen to you. These are allegations at this point in time, not proven, but they can never be proven, because you are talking about a huge company. You're talking about a mining baron, hand in gloves with the ministry. Who exactly will probe it?
I think more important than that, Shweta, is the fact that is lobbying illegal?
Not really.
Corruption is illegal.
That is true.
Is lobbying illegal?
But covert lobbying is illegal. Lobbying openly and government openly saying, okay, you don't need any more approvals is fine. But doing it in a way that public doesn't get to know and it happens anyway, that is illegal.
Sure. I think, yes, you're right. There needs to be consultation. The proper norms need to be followed. But then every once in a while, and notified, but every once in a while you do have minor tinkering done in existing laws. No, I know. I'm saying, we don't know how much of the tinkering really happened. We don't know the magnitude of the tinkering. Okay. Right. Now, the point is, how many mining companies do we have in India? So, if there is a lobby, that lobby is going to consist of not more than maybe 2, 3, 4 players in all. And if the largest shareholder in that whole mining block happens to be one company, Vedanta, and then obviously, the power of the market rests with that largest player. Okay. And any sort of lobbying or any sort of influence, lobbying is a negative word. You could also use the word, let's say, influence. So any sort of influence which is in the larger interest of national growth, in the larger interest of optimizing whatever natural resources are available in India and exploiting them for overall domestic growth, international exports, etc., can also be seen from the lens of aiding growth in India at a time when COVID was rampant and everything was locked down. I'm not defending Vedanta here. All I'm saying is that influence and lobbying is part and parcel of doing business in any country.
Agreed. Right. Absolutely.
Of course, the government should have obviously rolled out a consultation paper. We've done it even for the Digital India Bill. We did it for the Digital Protection Bill, Data Protection Bill. Right. So consultation paper for industry to evaluate, consultation paper for general public to evaluate, obviously is the standard norm and should have been done. But again, we'll have to look at it legally, and perhaps we should speak to a legal expert and understand that is it mandated by law to float a consultation paper, or is it a norm? There's a difference between a rule and a norm.
That is true.
And lobbying per se is not illegal.
I agree with you. Lobbying is not illegal. I think the allegations here are more than just covert lobbying campaign. The allegations are also that norms were flouted and done away with without notifying. So if there had been a notification in place that you do not need any more clearances in order to explore more mining prospects, that would have been the right way to do it. But if it was done under the table without notifying it to the public, and a norm or a rule was flouted, I think that, or those are allegations that perhaps will have to be looked deeper into in the future course of time. But another OCCRP report there, this time against Vedanta Group, not impacting the stock sentiment as of this morning.